It's been a theme throughout the months of November and December. The players that aren't playing that many minutes prefer to try their luck somewhere else, and they've been leaving also because I cannot renew their contracts for the amount of money they want because the wage budget has been completely blown up. It's been a problem. Come and watch how much that affects us on the pitch. Hopefully that didn't
No
happen.
changes for the game
We'll see.
against Oxyjets after the very hard-fought draw that our team got at Burnham. We keep the same structure to try and accumulate more points in the league. Start of the game, 1 minute in, we have a chance. Mark Milton crosses. Josh Wood, can he score? No. Busby saves it, but it's a good positive start from us. And we might have another chance. 5 minutes on the clock. Josh Wood is on the left. Paul Kinlan, can he score? Yeah. Good header from Paul Kinlan, combining with Josh Wood for the first goal of the match. And we are playing really well today. 11 minutes, and we might have another chance. Danny Dick, what is he gonna do? Good shot. Oof. Nice chance to Danny. He hit the bar though, but good intentions, and we keep going. 24 minutes. Ron Presland to Mike Lodge. Paul Kinlan. Danny Dick, can he score this time? He can. He had the first pop, didn't work. Now he scored 2-0. 35 minutes. Humphrey has a free kick. He shoots. Ellis Bright could have done better. Oxygets are back in it. Can we fight back immediately? Ben Lewis, he finds Flash. Flash scores. There was the keeper tried to get the ball before Flash. He was never gonna get it though. And 3-1. We are cruising. Paul Kinlan after a corner scores 4-1. 77 minutes. We are going to win this match. The game is about to end. Josh Wood, can he outbeat Humphrey? He can. He's away. He scores. Second goal for Josh Wood. What a performance from us. 5-1 to play for the FA Vase trophy, and we don't have Josh Cronin for us. He got injured against Oxygets. So Ben Lewis has Rob Bradford as his partner, and we'll see how that goes. 3 minutes on the clock, and the first chance of the game might come. Federico to Greg Pearson, and he scores 1-0. Inkley got through our defense really easily, and they scored. 40 minutes, not really many chances on this game. Corbett has one now, but he fires it wide. And our continuity in the FA Vase trophy is a bit of a risk. Paul Kinlan finds Josh Wood though. Josh Wood is away. Can he score at the 41st minute? He allows Bragg to save it, and he brags a bit about it actually. 50 minutes, second half started. Federico on the right. Ellis Bright comes to collect it, but fails. And Greg Pearson scores. Miscommunication between Ellis Bright and Rob Bradford, and Inkley is 2-0 up. 15 minutes to go, and they have a chance again. Federico again on the right. He's been a nightmare to Mike Larch today. He has a chance, nothing to it. But we're not playing well, and we're gonna lose this game, I feel. Here we go. It's finished 2-0. We didn't play well. Josh Cronin is back for this game against Shinor for the Hellenic League Cup. And we know Shinor from last season, and we beat them, I think, both times. So hopefully we can do the same and forget what happened at Hinckley. 17 seconds only. The game barely started, and Josh Wood has a chance. Can he score right on? Josh Wood, he goes through, and he allows Tilly to save, but good positive start from us. 10 minutes. Fisk with the ball for Shinor. Still Fisk to Lily now, cleverly to Bates. Bates can find Granger. Granger's away. Oof. Very, very bad attempt from Granger. He could have scored easily. 25 minutes on the clock now. Paul Kinlan on the right side. He finds Josh Wood on the middle of the area, and Josh Wood scores 1-0. 27 minutes now, and can we score the second? Paul Kinlan's away. Good goal from Paul Kinlan after great pass, a first time pass from Rowan Presland. We are completely in control. 50 minutes now. Greg, can he find Flash? He can. Flash is away, and from there, Flash is not gonna fail. He scores 3-0. Game is in the bag probably. Although Shinar might respond straight away, Bates. The angle is difficult, but he scores anyway. Good goal from Bates. There was a tight angle, but he could still beat Bright from there. 56 minutes now, and the game is wow, Flash! He surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to pop from there, but he did, and he scored 4-1. And the action keeps on coming. The Freighter's on the right side. He finds Bates, and Bates scores 4-2 now. A lot of goals in this beginning of second half, and teams calm down. Scrambles the defense again. Jack Davis played relatively well against Shiner for the cup, and but goals were conceded again, and it looks like he's a bit worried with the defensive consistency. 3 minutes of the game, or 2, sorry, against Wantage, and Gomes Monteiro is away and he scores, and the defensive problems keep happening, mostly through the left though. Michael Arch has not been perfect this season. Better than last year, but not perfect. And Wilson is away now on the right, on our right. Jack Davis can't. I think it's not Davis, maybe. And Bryant makes the save and scrambles. We have a penalty on the 23rd minute. Flash scores down the middle. Well done. Not a really deserved draw, but we'll take it. 33 minutes. Flash can create something. No, he loses, and Sainsbury can put Wilson away. Another chance for Wantage, and Ellis Bryant makes a good save. He's keeping us on this game, really. Another chance for Wantage, 36 minutes, good chance from Johns, good save from Bryant, but Wilson scores after a good cross from Gomez Monteiro, and Wantage deserves this lead, really. 40 minutes now, Josh Kay, can he create something on that left side? He finds Paul Kinlan shoots and he scores. We scored on the 2 chances we had, the penalty and this Paul Kinlan, but we don't really deserve to anything from this match, I feel. And can Wantage score a winner? Chamberlain. He finds Gomez Monteiro again. He's played really well. Can he score? No. Bad shot from him. We get a draw. We travel away at Long Levens, and apparently they have a striker called Pele Orton. Let's see if he has any relation to Randy. And let's see if he doesn't RKO us out of this match. We have no surprise in our starting 11. Phil Guy keeps trust on his team, but Mike Large was not particularly good against Wantage when we score with a penalty at the 58th minute. Flash converts the chance, and now Pele Orton is away. 22nd minute. Can he score? He can. He beats from Ellis Bright from a tight angle, and Pele Orton is the highlight now. 30 minutes. Can we create danger? Flash can score. Good save from low. There's a scuffle in the box, and somehow we score a goal. I believe the goal was a known goal. With the 62 minutes, we can confirm Straightforward with a known goal, giving us the advantage. Can O'Connor draw the game level? No, Ellis Bright denies him with a good save. 68 minutes now, throw into Fitzgerald. Pele Orton is away. Can he find O'Connor on the box? He can. O'Connor shoots and scores. 2-2. Long Levens back level. And we have to try and get back on the lead. We deserve it. Paul Kinlan, Ron Presland to Greg Polonsky. Greg can find Flash. He can. Flash is away. He usually doesn't miss, but he did this time, and he couldn't. And we end up drawing this game, and I think we deserved a bit more, actually. Surprise on the starting 11. Paul James over Josh Kay. I'm hearing a rumor that Josh Kay felt a little knock, but I don't feel. I saw the training today, and I didn't feel that was a particular bad thing. Anyway, Paul James is in the area and he scores after a good cross from Paul Kinlan. Paul James trying to step into this team, I guess. Good goal from him, and here he is again. 10 minutes on the clock. Paul James in the left. He finds Josh Wood. Can Josh Wood score? Josh Wood is away. The angle is not very easy, and Silver makes a good save, but good to see Paul James active as well. Half an hour gone. We're winning this game and fairly in control, but Binfield can create a chance now. Is Doyle to Atkinson. Can Atkinson create danger? He shoots, he hits the bar, and Mark Milton gets rid of it. But good chance for Atkinson. Near half time, flashes the ball after a corner. He shoots, he hits the bar. Josh Wood faster to the rebound, and he scores. The ref allows it, and 2-0 for us. Completely in control. 63 minutes now. Paul Kinlan on the right. He finds Josh Root. Josh Root scores again. 3-0. Back on winning form. Good game today. Can we keep the clean sheet now? That would be important for the confidence. 73 minutes. Giardini to right. Binfield with the attack now. Atkinson, good chance. Powell is away. Can he shoot? Not a good chance. Well, it was a good chance for Powell, but he could have done better, clearly. 83 minutes. Aliu with a bad cross. Bryant should have collected. He didn't. Atkinson scored, and there goes the clean sheet. We win. Form, and manager Phil Guy can always trust Rob Radford to do a job as a centre back, so he pushes Ben Lewis to the left today in a game against Ham United that we should be winning after a complicated spell in the league. 15 minutes on the clock, not many chances, but now we can create something. Josh Wood on the left, flash, and Pugh makes a good save, but we show some intention. Josh Wood and Flash combining to a chance. Can Ham United respond? No, we can do a counter though. Paul Kinlan through the right, goes through the middle, he finds Josh Wood, and another good save from Pugh. He starts to be a decisive factor on this match. Corner for us, Josh Gay. Rob Bradford and Pugh again gathers the ball, and the goalkeeper from Ham United has been keeping them on this game, I must say. Ellis Bryant with the kick up front now, but nothing comes to it. Humphreys back on to our area. Osman with a terrible shot. He could have done better with the space he had. Penalty. Can we break the deadlock? Flash score. 63 minutes, 1-0. It took a penalty, but we finally get the breakthrough, and now Ham United must come out. 70 minutes. Ben Lewis, he can make a pass. We all know that. He finds Flash. Flash can shoot. Flash scores again. 70 minutes, 2-0. We're in control. We should win this match. 10 minutes to go. Ellis Bryant finds space behind the defense of Ham United. Josh Wood turns and shoots. Oh, what a goal from Josh Wood to seal this great win against Ham United. 3-0. 2 goals from Flash, 1 from Josh Wood. Brilliant. We travel to Oxford City to play their Nomads. And we keep the same 11 that defeated Ham United, but away form has been an issue, so we'll see how we do. 40 minutes, we had a couple of chances, but now they have a corner and they score. Ozovsky is the first to react to Booth's corner, and Oxford City Nomads are in front. Penalty to us, 55 minutes. Flash takes it, and if he allows Hallett to save, we miss a great chance to equalize. 20 minutes to go. Rob Light on the right. Good little job over the defender. He finds Josh Kay, and we draw level. We had a couple of chances, but we didn't score them, and we don't win away again. It's been a play against Tuffley Rovers, and it's not the home form that's been the problem. Mike Large is back on the team. We need his dead ball skills, really. 5 minutes on the clock. Mark Milton with the ball to Paul Kinlan. Flash, can he have a shot? He can. He hits the bar. Can Josh Wood get to the ball? No. Boffel, I think is his name, got to the clearance. 10 minutes. We pile on the pressure. Flash, can he have a shot? He can. Wow, what a shot from Flash. What a great strike, and 1-0. Good goal. I did not expect the Flash to shoot from there, but nice decision. Greg wins the ball on the Tuffley Rovers half. Josh Kay with the ball now, 17 minutes. Josh Wood, can we do 2 seconds? No. Brighton saved it, but we are playing really well today. 22nd minute, we pile on the pressure. Flash, can he have another go? No, he finds Josh Wood. Josh Kay now, can he shoot? He can. He hits the post. Second woodwork that we hit today, but again, great play, and pressure is on. Paul Kinlan, Mark Milton, Ron Presland. Great football from us. Greg Polonsky. Paul Kinlan to Josh Wood. Can Josh score? Good save from Brighton. Josh goes, but Young gets to the rebound first, and he gets the clearance. 60 minutes. Second half, then we need the second goal. Can Paul Kinlan get it now? He can. Well done. Nice little finish over the goalkeeper, or under, I mean. 67 minutes now. Flash with the ball. Josh Kay. Can he shoot? He can. 3-0. We finish the score. Can we keep the clean sheet for this time? We'll see. 72 minutes. Good. Sorry. Good win. Can he find the player on the right? No, he goes himself. He shoots. Ellis Bright with a safe save. And we held on to the clean sheet. Good win, 3-0. Away game for us to prove that we can fight off this bad form away from our little windmill. Has not been easy, but hopefully we start well the game and we can get some from it. Oh, Josh Wood is away at 3 minutes only and he scores! Well, I was talking about we getting something from this game and we start well. Let's see if we can build on it. 6 minutes. There's a little bit of a mess at the Milton United midfield. Ron Presland gets the ball. Greg Polonsky. He finds Josh Wood. Can he score? It's a very bad shot from him. Brocklehurst has a good save, but Josh Wood could have done a lot better. And we've seen him do it a lot better. 9 minutes and we pile on the pressure. We need to score a second though. Josh Wood is away again. He has to score now. Josh Wood, he shoots. Brocklehurst, with a good save. And we've been creating our chances, but we didn't score a second. And we go probably to halftime with 1-0. Flashes a chance, but he hits the defender. And we go to halftime winning. But I'm not very... Free kick now to Milton United. Monchejou scores. Martin with the cross, and Monchejou is it away and he's away now. 55 minutes. Can they turn it around in 3 minutes? They can. Monchejou, 1 goal, 1 assist through the right side to O'Flaherty, and now we have to fight back and try to get something from this game. 57 minutes. Mike Large flashes a shot, he hits the bar. No, he cannot get it. Martin gets it away. Milton United with the ball now, 67 minutes. Good ball from Martin to Gillard. Gillard on to Nightingale that shoots and scores. 3-1. Milton United probably will close it down. They do. Good win from them, but we did not play well again away from home.
It was like being pushed back to reality, really. Of course, we had that great momentum of form before the game of Burnham, and that was not going to be easy to replicate, really. And we had a few issues defensively, as you can see. We conceded in a lot of games, only 2 clean sheets. I think maybe Ellis Bright has been affected a bit by the injury, and he's having a bit of trouble getting back into the form he was exhibiting pre-injury. The league table shows us that we are doing well. We are on top of the league still, so that's obviously good, but we are losing some points now, and we just lost our first game in the league, which gave Burnham a bit of hope. They're keeping track of us much due to the quality of Josh Jones. He has 15 goals already in 18 games, which is a brilliant score or tally, but we're still on top, and that's where we want to stay. We've been proving throughout the season that we can do it. We can achieve promotion. We just need to focus a bit more on our defensive issues. The squad, if you look at the players by appearance, you can see that we have clearly a core to the team that always plays. And it's very hard to break into the starting 11, really. Another thing that helps is the fact that we aren't present in the market. Helps. It doesn't help me. It helps the fact that it's very hard to break into the starting 11. So we have this quality only because we don't go into the market to find players. We're gonna wait till March time and see what our youth ranks produce. What they produced last season was a player like Josh Wood. Josh Wood has been fantastic. 17 goals, 10 assists, and a 7.5 average rating is just impressive. And if you look back to when the youth rank appeared, I didn't think Josh Wood was going to be the most important player to come out of there, but he proved me wrong, clearly. Flash has been banging in the goals, 12 in 17 is good. Josh Kay has been having a good season on the left side, and I must also highlight Ben Lewis with 7 assists on the position of centre back. Is a good turnout, a great turnout, really. Let's go then to the game against Highworth, a team that is third placed, and they have um, a game. They have a game in hand. That's the expression. Sorry. Um, we'll see how we go. Right. Sorry about that little pause. I was thinking what button to press. That's what happened. To this game against Highworth, we are going with the usual team. I don't want Toddy on the bench. I want Greg Polonsky on the bench. I don't need a goalkeeper really. Mike Large. No. Ben Lewis as right. And finally, okay, Frank Shaw made a big mess out of this. That's all I can say right now. I've got a. So I need to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so for this game against Highworth away, we are going with the normal starting 11, proving my point of the core. Alice Bryant, Mark Milton, Josh Cronin, Ben Lewis, Mike Large, Rowan Presland, Danny Deek, Paul Cleanland, Josh Kay, Jordan Kay, Flash, and Josh Wood. We're not clear favorites for this game as we face a tough opponent that is on the third spot of the league, and they want to take advantage of our recent inconsistencies away from home in order to cut their disadvantage to the top of the league where we sit. They have a game in hand on us, so if they win today and that game, they stay only 3 points behind us. So it's very important that we hold them, and we need to do a better performance than we did last time. Much like says Frank Shaw, we played horribly, really, and especially in the second half, we was. I think the team got a bit complacent on that last game against Milton United. We scored early, and then we had a couple of chances, and we didn't score. And then what happened was that we conceded three very soft goals. Really, defensive mistakes were a problem, and they keep happening, especially away from home. I think I need to change something in the tactic, really, because. At home, with our small pitch, it works that I have two wingers because there's not much space between them and the defensive line, really. When we play on a bigger pitch, we struggle a bit, really. We have more space to kind of cover, and again, we have been struggling. When we can score goals relatively early, then we're fine. But when we don't, it's a problem. Nothing is happening at this game, and Burnham has scored at the at Imor Ibis, fourth place. So top four is facing each other, basically. And Burnham is winning, which takes them only 3 points behind us. So the importance of this match speaks for itself, while Mark Milton gets the first yellow card of the match. 3 long shots so far, and finally a first highlight happens, 31 minutes on the clock, and it's Paul Kinlan that will collect the ball on the right side. Paul Kinlan has played more than Rob Light. I think he's more consistent, even though he doesn't create that many. Rob Light is more involved in goals, I must say, but Paul Kinlan is a more consistent. His average rating is better, basically. So I trust him a bit more, really, to perform. Ball to Highworth. Lochman with the ball. Ballinger on the right side, crosses against Mike Large. Josh Kay collects it, and good ball to Josh Wood. Josh Wood is away. Can he find Flash? He goes alone, and he allows Horton for a good save. First real chance of the game goes to us. It's a good intention, but Josh Wood sometimes in front of goal he doesn't score all the time. He's been very prolific, and I've been loving his exhibitions, but not all the time he scores goals where he should, and
sometimes, especially away from home again, that has been letting us down really. 40 minutes now, halftime approaches very quickly, and it feels like it's gonna come with a nil-nil. Here we go, as the commentary said, it's not been brilliant game. I agree with Frank again. We probably will be firmly in control if we score a goal, but we need to score it. Attack is not performing. Josh Wood missed a chance. Flash has not been active really, and again a draw. Um, it's not the most brilliant result, but at least we hold Highworth. We have the Burnham issue, but it's important that we don't lose. Most of all, there's something happening in their area, but they get rid of it. Ben Lewis will collect, and he can make a long pass. He finds Mark Milton on the right side. Mark Milton to Rowan Presland, back to Milton. Good ball to Paul Keeneland. Can he cross? It does. Josh Kay puts it back inside. Paul Keeneland. There's a confusion, and the referee points to the spot. Joe Jones tackled Paul Keeneland apparently, and Flash has a chance to put us ahead from the penalty spot 2 minutes after the first half starting. Could be a great start of the second half to us. Flash steps up and he allows Orton to save. Josh Kay with the rebound and Orton again with the collecting the ball. It's a shame we missed that penalty. Flash had a really good chance to score. The penalty came out of the blue, really, if I'm honest. I don't really know what happened there, but it was given, and then Flash missed it, and now his average rating is just dropping. So I'm considering at my usual 60-minute mark. I've always done substitutions on that spot. I'm doing it now, really. Simon Pritchard on, and I'm gonna take. No, I don't have any right backs on defense, really. Danny Deek is not physically the most brilliant so far at this moment, sorry, and Greg will perform hopefully. 55 minutes, we are playing much better on the second half, it must be said, but that missed penalty might come back and bite us on the behind. Burnham has scored the second goal, and so they're probably gonna win the match, which leaves really us and them, and possibly Highworth if they do win that game in hand, as the contenders to promotion, because Highmoor, Ibis and all the rest stay with 27 points, which is already 15 behind us. Burnham scores the fourth. Whilst here at Highworth, there's no more chances since the penalty. Very, very dull match. We had the two good chances of the game, really. Josh Wood was away and he could have passed it to Flash, but he opted to shoot. He missed, and then we had a penalty that was a bit unexpected. We missed that, and now 89 minutes. Can we score a late goal and give us an important win, or can they score? Now Josh Cornyn with a good header. Polonsky and Ben Lewis finds Josh Kay on the left. Josh Kay doesn't beat Hackett, and now can they counter? Robbins for Highworth, Bellinger on the right side to Ford. He's a substitute, he loses to Presland. Rowan, can he keep the ball? He can. Josh Wood to Simon Pritchard, he avoids Sermon and he finds Paul Kinlan on the right side. Paul Kinlan takes on his man, back to Rowan Presland. Josh Wood, can he find Simon Pritchard? He can. Simon Pritchard is away, and now Horton denied 3 clear-cut chances to all our strikers, 1 each. Josh Wood, Jordan Kay and Simon Pritchard all had a chance, and Orton basically denied them. And I believe Highworth will thank their goalkeeper their draw this game, because they had 4 long shots, 1.5 chance that we did not see really. We had 3 clear cuts, including a penalty. We missed them all, or Orton saved them all, to be fair, and we're gonna get a draw. Paul Kinlan with the cross, but Orton comes on. With this draw then, 3 points ahead of Burnham. It's not the best of leads, but it's something. speaking of the future, while Alexander Arnold gives up on that ball that will confirm the 0-0 probably, what I'll probably do is the youth intake is on the 28th of February, so I'll come back on that day, do the highlights of the games played till that point, and then talk a bit about what happens on the youth intake, because as I said, I'm going to rely on that to find some signings. And also, I might keep a look to see what our players have been doing, and if their contract, former players, their contract finishes, if I'll have a look at them, but youth intake mostly, so I'll probably come back at that point. Right guys, thank you very much, this was Will Guy, good night, and have a pint.